Hi everybody, Matt Quinlan here for Boy Meets Film, and welcome to our brand new show, Son of a Pitch. This show is a game show of sorts, I guess. What it is it's kind of a raw and unfiltered show where I try to come up with a story for a film off the cuff. And what I'm going to do is my lovely wife and assistant here is going to hand me an index card. She has a stack of them, and on the index card it's going to say a genre, a character or characters, and a setting or location. What I have to do is take these three things and in 60 seconds come up with a pitch for a movie. Now, it may not be a super coherent pitch, but I have to get a storyline of some kind together so that I can pitch this movie. And I have to do it all in 60 seconds. I'm going to give myself around 10 seconds with this card to take a look at it. I'll read it aloud and show you the card, and we'll see what happens. Whew, are we ready?
This is going to be hard.
Okay. Wait, we're starting off with a hard one.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna read this out loud. I have never seen this before. I have no idea what this is, and then we're going to attempt to, or I'm going to attempt to come up with a story from what I see on the card. You ready? All right, don't start the clock yet. Drama historical, class B a village, a caring 36-year-old woman, and an 80-year-old very wealthy male. Okay, drama historical, Clasby, a village, a caring 36-year-old woman, and an 80-year-old very wealthy male. All right, there it is. Are we ready for this?
Okay, ready?
I don't think so, but we're going to try it. Ready? And go.
Start.
In a village called Clasby in the early 1900s, an 80-year-old wealthy man living by himself. He was a widower, and he had lost his wife 20 years ago to a virus. Is taken care of by a 36-year-old woman that needs a job. She's been living on the street and she doesn't know what to do, and comes across this man on accident in the market while he's buying stuff, and she is trying to steal something to feed her and her child. This 80-year-old man sees that she's in need, and because he is a good man at heart, he decides to take her in and have him take care of her, or take care of him. And he decides that after she lives with him for 2 years, over the course of time they become very close, and he becomes like a father to her, and she doesn't have a father. They take care of, she takes care of him, and the daughter starts to grow up and looks at him as a grandfather. And when he dies, he leaves her all the money, and she uses it to help other people that don't have a house and live on the street. There. Is that it? That's time?
Yep, that's a minute. That was actually pretty good.
That wasn't bad, actually. I could see that as a movie. Not in the late 1900s. In the early 1900s. I meant to say late 1800s. Okay, so it was...
What would you change about it?
What would I change about it? Well, I would actually set it in the late 1800s, not the early 1900s, because I think it's a better period of time for something like that. And I like the idea of her having a child, I think, a young child, probably like 2 or 3 years old, I'd say. And she is on the streets trying to take care of her child because her husband was in war, maybe? If we set it during one of the war periods, it could be her husband was in war and taken away and was killed in war. And she doesn't have a place to stay because she lost her house because she can't pay for it. And she is trying to get food for her child, and when she goes to steal produce of some kind at the market, and this 80-year-old man is there, he sees her, but instead of reporting her, he decides to ask for help. And because she's a good person and a caring person, she helps him, not knowing that he saw that she was going to steal something. And he has compassion on her and asks her to come live with him to help him. And over the course of the 2 years or whatever happens, whatever the time period is, they grow closer together. And he has no children of his own because his wife couldn't have kids.
Or what if somebody during the war, they took away his young daughter?
True.
And she's the young daughter.
Ah, twist. So you mean like when he was younger, he had a young daughter and his wife was killed or something along those lines, and he didn't see his daughter anymore, so he was gone.
And so he's lonely.
And he's lonely, and then come to find out at the end of the movie, she's the daughter.
And he has a granddaughter.
And he has a granddaughter, and before he dies, they figured that out, and then she ends up with the money, and she decides to help people that don't have families with the money that he has. I like that. It's a Hallmark movie. I like it. I like that one. That's actually not bad.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Not bad for 60 seconds worth of coming up with an idea. So there it is. That's our first idea. If you liked it, comment below and let us know what you think about it. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe because we're doing 6 weeks worth of this challenge. And after those 6 weeks, we are going to challenge you to challenge me Yeah, I'm going to challenge you. There we go. I'm going to challenge you to try to pitch against me. So if that's something you're interested in, comment down below and tell me that that's what you want. And we will bring people on the show and give you information and give me information, and I'm going to try to go head-to-head against you if you guys like that idea. Again, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it around. We want to have fun with this. This is more meant about having fun. And if you like these ideas for videos, I'm not copywriting that. Maybe you'll take one of these and turn it into a blockbuster feature. So be my guest. Thanks for watching this episode. Tune in again next week for another episode of
Son of a bitch.
Son of a Pitch. Sorry, blank. Tune in next week for another episode of Son of a Pitch. Thanks for watching.